Hey there, Broncos country. Ready to dive headfirst into the hottest Denver Broncos updates for the 2025 NFL Draft? Buckle up, because today we're talking about a story that's been stirring up the fan base. The Broncos are eyeing a player whose draft stock is slipping, but who could be a hidden gem for our team. Let's break it all down, go through every detail, and of course, connect with you, the die-hard fans who make Mile High Stadium shake. Before we jump in, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, because this is where you'll find the best content for those who live and breathe Denver Broncos football. And let's talk. Drop a comment below and tell me what position you think the Broncos need to prioritize in this draft. Is it running back, wide receiver, or maybe a beast for the defense? I can't wait to hear your thoughts. The 2025 NFL Draft is right around the corner, happening April 24th, 26 in Wisconsin, and the Broncos hold the 20th overall pick in the first round. That's right, pick number 20. Not quite top 10, but still a great spot to land a serious talent, especially with Sean Payton and George Paton at the helm. After a 2024 season that brought us back to the playoffs for the first time since 2015, who else was hyped watching Bo Nix take control? The mission now is to build up the roster to become a true contender in 2025. The Broncos have 7 picks in total, and George Paton has made it clear he wants to get maximum value out of each one. We know the team has holes to fill, especially on the offensive line, in the receiving core, and of course on defense, always key to keeping up our tradition of being a wall. But the big buzz is this: Denver is looking at a player whose stock is falling. Who is it? And why are the Broncos interested? Let's find out together. According to hot-off-the-press sources from A to Z Sports, the Broncos are showing interest in a prospect whose draft value is taking a dip. Unfortunately, the report doesn't name the player, which leaves us all curious, right? But hold tight, Broncos country. We're going to speculate based on current draft trends and team needs. First, some context. When a player's draft stock drops, it could be for several reasons: a lackluster final college season, injury concerns, off-field issues, or maybe a less than stellar combine. But as Broncos fans, we know Sean Payton loves finding hidden gems. Remember Bo Nix? A lot of people doubted him. And look at him now, shining as our QB1. So who could this mystery player be? Let's throw out some names based on the positions Denver is targeting. And I want you in the mix. Which of these names do you think fits what the Broncos need? Sound off in the comments. One name popping up in multiple mock drafts is Tetairoa McMillan, wide receiver from the University of Arizona. This dude is a monster, 6'5", great speed, and super reliable hands. He started the draft cycle as a top 10 prospect, but some analysts say his 2024 production wasn't quite as explosive as expected, which might be causing his slide. Imagine Bo Nix with a target like this. That's like giving a sniper a rocket launcher. Why are the Broncos interested? Our receiving corps needs a legit WR1. Cortland Sutton is solid, but we need more explosiveness to stretch the field. McMillan has that playmaker vibe Sean Payton loves, and if he's still on the board at 20, he could be a massive steal. What do you think, Broncos Nation? Is a big-bodied WR like McMillan the dream pick, or are you looking at another position? Another strong candidate is Walter Nolan, a defensive tackle from Ole Miss. This guy's a beast, 6'4", 295 pounds, and once ranked as one of the top D-line prospects. He racked up 6.5 sacks and 48 tackles last season, showing he can wreak havoc in the backfield. Some scouts say he needs to polish his technique, which might be causing his draft stock to waver. The Broncos already have a solid D-line with players like Zach Allen and DJ Jones, but Franklin Myers and Roach are nearing the end of their contracts. Planning for the future is key, and Nolan could be the next great anchor. Imagine him causing chaos alongside Baron Browning and Jonathan Cooper. What do you think? Do we add another beast to the D-line, or is your priority elsewhere? Now, if the mystery player is a running back, Omarion Hampton from North Carolina is a name that makes a lot of sense. He's a complete RB, powerful runner, great vision, and solid hands. Some mocks had him going top 15, but with such a deep RB class in 2025, he might slip to the end of the first round. The Broncos are in desperate need of a true RB1, and Hampton might be the one to ignite our ground game. Why is he slipping? Could be that teams are prioritizing other positions or that other backs like Ashton Jeanty are stealing the spotlight. But think about it, Broncos Nation. Bo Nix throwing to McMillan while Hampton runs wild. That's a scary offense. So tell me, would you go RB in the first round or wait until day 2? Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Why are the Broncos eyeing a player whose stock is falling? The answer is simple: value. Sean Payton and George Paton are masters at finding undervalued talent that fits their scheme. Remember, Patrick Surtain too? We grabbed him at pick 9 in 2021, and now he's the best cornerback in the NFL. A player whose stock is sliding can be a golden opportunity. If he was once projected as a top 10 or top 15 pick and falls to 20, the Broncos could get elite talent for a lower cost. And let's be honest, Broncos fans love a good redemption story, right? Who doesn't want to see a player overlooked by other teams come to Denver and shut everyone up? Plus, Payton's system thrives on versatile athletes. Whether it's a WR who stretches the field, a DT who pressures the QB, or a do-it-all RB, he knows how to maximize talent. So, what do you think, Broncos country? Do you trust Payton to dig up another gem, or are you hoping for a more sure thing? Folks, the 2025 draft is a game-changer for our squad. With Bo Nix locked in as the QB of the future, the mission now is to surround him with talent and keep the defense elite. Taking a player whose stock is falling could be the first step in building a roster that not only reaches the playoffs, but makes a real run at the Super Bowl. Who's dreaming of a ring in Denver? If the mystery player is an offensive playmaker like McMillan or Hampton, our offense is getting a major glow-up. Just imagine Nix with more weapons. It'll be a nightmare for defenses. If it's a defender like Nolan, our defense stays a brick wall, ready to crush QBs like Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. Let's not forget, the Broncos are in a great spot. Free agency brought in studs like Talanoa Hufanga, Dre Greenlaw, and Evan Engram, showing that George Paton is all in on winning now. But the draft is where you build the future, and hitting on that 20th pick could change everything. So what's your vibe heading into the draft? Are you hyped? Trusting Payton. And Payton? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Before we wrap up, I've got an invite for all you orange and blue faithful. Let's run a draft pool. Drop your predictions in the comments. Who do you think the mystery player is? And what position do you want Denver to prioritize in the first round? I'm reading every single comment. And one more thing. If you could send a message to Sean Payton right now, what would it be? Something like, Payton, go all in on offense. Or, don't forget the D, coach. Get creative. We're all family here, and Broncos country always has a voice. The 2025 draft is almost here, and the Broncos are ready to make noise. This interest in a player with falling stock is just the beginning of what could be an epic offseason. Whether it's McMillan, Nolan, Hampton, or a surprise name, one thing's for sure, Sean Payton and George Paton are working to bring Denver back to the top of the NFL. And with you, the greatest fans in the world, behind the team, there's no stopping us, so don't forget, like, subscribe, hit that bell, and drop your bold predictions in the comments. Let's keep the Broncos flame burning, because Mile High Magic is alive and well. Until next time, Broncos country. Go Broncos!